Okay, welcome to a brand new No Man's Sky expedition. I'm Stephen Downs, and this is my No Man's Sky playlist. New playlist. I think we have an expedition called Polestar in this. I know there's a new release that's just come out. I've downloaded it. You can see the download there. It's all done. I'm ready to play. So let's see what it looks like. This is a brand new No Man's Sky. Can't wait. Let's see right off the bat whether there's a new expedition. I'll probably shrink the inset there. Okay, let's see. Let's try a new game. Community Expedition. It says coming soon. Oh, that's too bad. Okay, so it's not here yet. So we're just gonna have the normal No Man's Sky, so we'll just start a new game as normal, and we'll do the expedition later on, but we'll get to see some of the new graphics, new look of the game. I was sort of hoping the expedition would start today as well. I guess they'll wait for a bit. So this is the pre-expedition video, where we get a peek at some of the stuff before the expedition starts, and then when the expedition starts, it'll be an actual game. So we're just exploring a little bit today. You know, I think exploring is a fine thing to do. And yeah. And actually, while it's doing that, okay, I can't make it wider. Alright, begin initialization.
Commencing Atlas system suit initialization. Life support systems activated.
Looks nice.
Shield kinetic system online.
Clouds look nice. So a lot of the graphics should be new. It was a big download. Oh, I hate those. Oh, look at that. There's a freighter or something right there.
Multi-tool and mining laser attachment operational.
Okay, so
User initialization sequence complete.
alright, now I always like to use first person view. There we go. This is the view that I like. Oh, that's a plant. That's a rock. You're gonna pick up some ferrite dust right away. And so I hope I have enough time here to survive this. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. Okay. So now let's scan. And we're looking for some sodium. And I see no soda. That's not a good piece of news. There's not a good piece of news. There's some. Okay.
Toxic protection falling.
Alright, we'll glom some sodium here, and we will restore our hazard protection. Alright.
Toxic protection 40.
There's a plant as well that might help us. Just gonna get that plant. I don't know if that'll be toxic protection or something else, but plants are good at this time of the game. Okay. There's my ship down there. Doesn't seem to be too far. So I think I'm gonna have enough protection. Also, let's get this will give me some oxygen, which will be helpful. Oh, there's a little more sodium. That'll help keep me alive. Alright. Okay, it's a bit of a rushed start here, but let's get a little more oxygen. So these are the best sources of oxygen, I find. Alright, where's my ship now? Where'd it go? There it is. I don't think I can, no. I can get the small ones though. And we'll pick up a little more oxygen. And I'll pick up some carbon as well.
Toxic protection 40.
Alright, there's my ship. Not so worried now about the toxic protection falling because I can always duck into the ship. So I'm more interested now in just picking up some resources. Okay, let's see how much room. Oh, I got lots of room. Okay. Let's see what's in here. See if we get anything out of this. Nanites. Okay. It's not going to help us just yet. Let's see what's in here. Hydrogen jelly. That's going to be handy, I think. Can't get anything out of that yet. Alright. Let's check out the ship. It's the Radiant Pillar. I recognize this ship. Alright, so it's the same start as always. We'll connect the exosuit. And just wait for it to boot up. Unavailable, substituting data, connected. Well, duh. Alright. So, hermetic seal and metal plating. And the other thing is pure ferrite and dihydrogen jelly. So, let's exit. I might as well just dump the dihydrogen jelly now because I can apply that right away. There we go. And let's make a refiner. Oh, I need more metal plating as well for that. Whoops, oh, I hate doing that. Okay. So, okay. Make some metal plating then. So I'm going to need a couple. I don't have nearly enough ferrite dust. closer. Yeah, weapon charge depleted. That's why I've been picking up carbon. See, you get yourself in trouble here if you don't have enough fuel for your multi-tool. And I'm going to pick up that oxygen there as well. There, we'll pick up a little more carbon to make up what we've spent. A little more ferrite dust. Not a lot of mining to start the game, but yeah, that's the game. A little more ferrite dust, a little more ferrite dust, a little more ferrite dust. Some more. Pick up a little more carbon. What are those round balls? Guess that's more ferrite dust. Yeah, it looks like it. Really shouldn't shoot something from so far away because it takes a lot more power to. Takes more power to mine it. One metal plating, 2 metal plating. I think that's all I need. Let's go back down here to the ship. So, start my refiner now. So, okay. And I will put some fuel in it. I'll put some ferrite dust in it, and it will produce some pure ferrite. I'll just let that process away. Cast. Okay. And now that I've done that, when I go back into the ship, put the plating in here. And there we go. Now it should give me some directions to get a hermetic seal. Alright, so now we'll go back to that thingy. Take planetary chart. Alright, so now what it's doing here is it's teaching me how to use a planetary chart. So, just do an E on it. And there's that freighter that I saw earlier. Alright. Now, always a storm that starts. Almost as soon as they set out on this route. So,
Toxic protection falling.
Yeah.
Technology recharge.
So I gotta get some more, a lot more carbon going here. What happens is the storm hits you when you're halfway to this destination, right? So more carbon, more carbon. I'd like to find some condensed carbon. Let's see if there's any around. Oh, here's some sodium. Also handy. We'll stock up on the sodium before we leave the ship as well, so that we don't get caught out. So here's a couple, that's good. And we saw some over here as well. Oops. And I've lost it. Can't find it. Oh, that's ferrite dust. Okay. Oh, there's that storm. So let's head back to the ship. Where is the ship? Oh, there's sodium, but I wonder where the ship has gone. I think it's down in that big hole there. Okay, here's the sodium. Yeah, there it is. Alright, let's pick up our pure ferrite. And let's hide in the ship. And we'll wait out the storm. So we've got pure ferrite. We can repair that. And also, let's have a look at the multi-tool. See, I can install some other stuff like this analysis visor. So I need a carbon nanotube for that. So there we go. So let's install that. Okay, good. And so I can either have a bolt caster or I can have some shielding. I don't have the equipment for either of those right now. So I can't really install either of them. But the analysis visor will be helpful. So we'll just wait out now the storm for a bit. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm going to have a drink of water. It won't be too long. And I'm almost getting impatient waiting for it to be over. But just safer. You see what I mean? Like, you see how quickly my hazard protection goes down. See, there it goes. You see how quickly it goes down in the storm, eh? So I can restore it here in the ship. Now the storm's clearing. Alright, so I should be safe to go now. So here's what my visor does. Right, so I can see things. I can scan creatures and plants. That will earn me some money, not very much at this point, but it's money that'll be useful to buy stuff later on. Things that will keep me alive in the future. Alrighty. Scanned a rock instead of an animal. Alright, that's good. Let's go. Sort of have to be careful using the jetpack because it is possible to fly high enough to kill myself. And people who've seen me on this before know this. Alright, trucking along here. Not sure how far we have to go, but I don't think it's too far, really. 576. No, we're pretty close now. Pick up a little dihydrogen. I don't know if we'll need that for anything. Well, if I want to make launch fuel, I'll need it later on. And I do want to make launch fuel. Don't want to buy it. Pick up a little oxygen here. Oh, this sure is a toxic little planet, isn't it? Alright, we're almost there. So it looks like there's the base down there, or building, I guess they call them generally. Might as well scan this plant and I don't know what it is. It's ferrite dust. And we'll get a little more carbon here, isn't he? Careful. Inside you can kill yourself. Alright. Well, let's get whatever this damaged machinery will give me. Usually nanites, but sometimes it's an upgrade, so... Well, just nanites this time. Alright. This will be my hermetic seal. And I've discovered this thing will give me hermetic seals till the cows come home until I repair my ship. But hermetic seals aren't worth very much, so it's just not worth the effort. Alright, let's see what's over here. Okay, nothing in here. Alright, now there's always something else. Should be a standard or a flagpole or something. Always is. Maybe there isn't. Oh, I don't see one. Okay. Check that big, huge wreck. So while I'm here, I might as well investigate that wreck. Now, mostly, there's not going to be anything I can use. Looks like I'm going to have to go up this cliff to get to it. So let's go as close as I can to it. Alright. And up the cliff we go. That's a learned skill. Alright. Come up here. Alright. There's the wreck.
Life support low.
Okay. Life support is low. That's what all that oxygen I've been collecting is for. So this wreck is a bit noisier than they usually are. It's all very interesting. So what I'm looking for is an emergency beacon down in the middle of it somewhere. Should be one. Damaged panel. It's not all buried the way these things usually are too. That's interesting. Okay.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
That's super interesting. Usually you have to dig these all out, but this is new. Okay. Cargo pod. What does it need? It needs carbon. Now, usually this will emit a whole bunch of radiation, so I need to be careful.
Technology prepared.
Alright, nanites received 20.
Radiation protection falling.
Yeah, you see, there we go. So let's get out of here. Oops. Oh, did it get dark outside all of a sudden? Yes, it did. Okay. Here's another damaged panel. And I think that's the same thing as before. Huh. Oh, there's our emergency beacon. Let's just do the life support first, and then we'll do that. So, oxygen into life support. Okay. Now let's do this beacon. Read the log. Okay. Broadcasting 16. It's the first real clue to some of the quests in this. Don't seem to have gotten anything out of this. Let's check my inventory. No. Huh. Sodium deposit. Sodium deposit. That looks like it could be handy. So I'm not going to go digging up all of those other cargo bays, especially if all they're going to give me is a few nanites. So let's chase after this sodium deposit, especially since it's right on the route to the ship. That makes it doubly handy. And we'll just pick up that oxygen there while we're at it. Oops. Oxygen 9. These used to give a lot more oxygen. These are giving me hardly any oxygen, so... I have to shoot more of them. Now, where did that... Did I pass it? I don't think so. Where did my... There it is, sodium deposit. This way. Again, gotta be careful if I'm flying and I go over a cliff like that. Oh, right, but I have no terrain manipulator. Okay. That's unfortunate. So I'm stuck with whatever sodium I have still. Alright, but I should be able to repair the ship. I'll be able to get off of this planet and on to more interesting things. Let's pick up my refiner. Get onto the ship. Let's repair the pulse engine.
Repaired. Technology repaired.
And let's go to space. Now, this is where the first big changes are supposed to be in this new version. The asteroid fields are supposed to be spectacular. Are they? I don't know. They look the same as I'm used to. It makes sense to do this because I'm picking up both fuel and resources. Alright, I can sort of see different colors now. You see there's that blue color there is different. So that's new. Go after another one of these blue colored ones. And that's gold. So they are different. More gold. Okay, so blue is gold and regular is tritium, I guess. No, so maybe I can't tell just by looking at them. Oh, what's this? Oh, wow. What do we got here? A solar storm? Maybe let's look at that perhaps from more of a distance. Oh, what happened to it? Now it's gone. Huh. Yeah, okay, these asteroid fields are much more interesting. Ooh, I have rockets. Alright, let's now go to the space station. Okay, hold space to test pulse engines. Okay, so I've tested that. Incoming message 16, 16, 16. All right. Input coordinate data. So before I follow that data, what I'm going to do is go to the space station. Now normally the game will take you the other way around, right? But I want to go to the space station to get useful supplies. So, let's see if I can. I think that might be it there. It's just that little dot floating in the sky. And you might ask, how did I know that is the space station? Well, look at the lines. Those are ship tracks leading to it. And also, it's on my radar screen as that bright diamond. So, go straight toward it. And we're getting closer, and here it is. I'll find the entrance to it. And it should reward me with some cool music when I actually enter it. And here we are, one space station landing coming up. Okay. So what I want to do first of all, can I upgrade my exosuit? Do I have enough money yet? Yes, I do. So let's do that. Now let's go sell some of the stuff that I picked up. And we'll also pick up some necessary resources. And what stuff, you ask? Well, remember all that shooting I was just doing? Well, I got some gold and I got some silver. And actually, let's go back into the starship. We'll expand that gold nugget, and that tritium will give me more fuel, so we'll sell the rest of that gold. So there it is. Now, can I pick up anything here worth selling? The fungal mold's not worth much, but I don't feel like carrying it around. The jade peas worth something. Alright, that's good enough for now. How much money do I have? 63. Now, the main things I need to survive are life support gel and ion batteries. Let's buy a bunch of ion batteries. And let's buy a bunch of life support gel. It's both pretty darn cheap. Alright. And that'll keep me alive indefinitely on these planets now and give me much more range. Pick up a little carbon because I am, after all, a scavenger. Alright, where's my exit? That's not it. Where is my exit? There we go. Now, how many nanites do I have? 83. Probably not enough for anything useful. But we'll check and see. Oh yeah, let's check this multi-tool out. I don't think it's worth anything. Oh, it's an A-class. But I can't afford it. But we know it's there anyways. Can I improve anything here? Let's see. I really didn't get very many nanites. Well, 83 is worth something. Scanner module. You might ask, why the scanner module? Well, because what I want to do is improve my scanner so that when I do scanning, I make more money. So if we look at what this does, well, and all it did is improve the scan radius, so I'm not going to make more money. Ah, that's too bad. So, marginally better. So, now my objectives are to get more money and to get more nanites. Mostly to get more nanites so that I can improve my scanner and my other gear. The other objective I have is to oh, ancient bones, that's money, but I need a terrain manipulator. So the other objectives I have are to get a terrain manipulator, but also to get hyperdrive capability. But pretty much the fastest way to do that will be to follow the game recommendations here. So it's going to take us back to that planet where we started. So what happened is as I perform the elements of this little quest that it has, the awakenings, it'll give me these basic elements, these basic tools. I think I like it better with the big picture-in-picture. I think it makes for a better video. Quality seems pretty nice, at least on this end. Alrighty. There's more jade peas. We know that means more money. And I also can consume them to help me survive, but I don't need to do that anymore. I also don't need to shoot things for oxygen or anything. Alright, so we're looking for this thing. Alright. Oh, look at it. Funny, because I don't actually need this anymore, but I'm not going to turn down all of this lovely, lovely sodium. Boy, this is... And I'm pretty sure this is just random. I'm pretty sure they didn't plan it this way. Like, a lot of the stuff early in the game is planned, but this strikes me as, yeah, a bit unusual. Oh, there's a couple more. Oh, isn't that nice? Tons of sodium. Any more? Might be all of it. Yeah. All right, back to looking for my thing. So I'm going due south there. It's pretty close. Finalizing signal. Alright, so we've got something interesting and mysterious here. Okay. Let's decipher the signal. More 16s, because that's how this game rolls. Okay. Extract plans for a base computer. But there's my terrain manipulator. Excuse me. And save chart this location. Oh, there's some birds. And scan those. So that gave us 1,000 units. Anything else to scan? Now I can also pick up those. Those have two functions. I'm not going to rush on that just yet. Those have two functions. Okay, we're all done with that. The first function is they're worth a fair amount of money. But secondly, they have technology I can use to build my base. But what I mostly need, well, what I mostly need now is that terrain manipulator. So let's get that in there. Required parts: carbon nanotube and dihydrogen jelly.
Technology installed.
Carbon nanotube and dihydrogen jelly. So I can make some dihydrogen jelly. And I can make a carbon nanotube. And then I can make my terrain manipulator. Oh, I needed 2 of those, eh? Alright, so we'll make another one. Okay, now, there we go. Now I have a terrain manipulator. Now it wants me to gather copper.
Toxic protection.
Where is there copper, you ask? Oh, there's some debris. No, there isn't. It's just this. Well, I'm going to use my scanner and try to find it. Ammonia copper, 449 away. It's a bit of a trip. Sodium, back where I came from. Sodium. There's buried cache that's pretty close. Let's go there first. Alright, terrain manipulator. See what I got. Advanced computer. Value 152 units. Let's dismantle it. Oh, look at that. 93 chromatic metal. Just like that. That was a bit of a surprise. Well, that might be enough to make my base. Do I want my base to be here? Yeah, sure, why not? I kind of like those diamond things. Where's my ship? It's up there, right? What's this? Just check this out here before I go build my base somewhere. Get relic, okay, that's worth some money. But if I were to find a monument, that would be worth even more. Because that would help me locate a portal. Careful, don't kill myself. So if you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm going to go build my base over here. I want to build it in a cool place, and this seems like a pretty cool place to build a base. And this world's going to be perennially safe, so. Alright, yeah, it seems like a pretty cool place to build a base. We'll just build it right here. Z, base computer. So I saved myself the effort of having to mine chromatic metal, so that was, or mine copper and refine chromatic metal. Claim base, yes. And
Base computer online.
E, base computer archives available. It's going to give me some stuff. Extract plans. So the basic stuff. Okay. So let's recharge. This is why I bought the battery.
Technology recharge.
Okay. So I can build myself a little hut here. I think I have enough carbon. Not really. Okay, let's get myself some more carbon first.
Toxic protection. Fully.
Weapon charge depleted. Yeah, and there goes all my carbon, so nothing but carbon here for a little bit. Oh, that's ferrite dust. Let's focus on the carbon. Definitely not much carbon around. I mean, there's lots of carbon, but It's all in small amounts. Oh, and there's an unknown building up there. Let's go to that building. We'll go back to the base in a bit. And I'd love to find some carbon crystals. Wow, what do we got here? This could be dangerous. Yeah, this looks dangerous. Yeah. So, reinforced door. I'm not going to be able to crack that. Well, I could. Oops. Sentinel. Drones investigating. No, we don't want that. Let's go back toward the ship. So, I think the drones will leave me alone. Except around that building. And they will not leave me alone around that building. Have I found another building, maybe? That's what that music seems to indicate. Debris. There's my base down there. All I see is that one. Ooh, something to scan. Worth a little money, that's nice. Alright. Let's head back toward the ship some more. Keep going. Mining carbon. And I'm scanning for condensed carbon rather than anything else. I'm not finding it. Lots of this stuff. Lots of sodium. A very sodium rich world. Carbon poor. Which means it probably wasn't the best place to set up shop on, but oh well. Gather some more of these jade peas. Again, I can eat them in a pinch, or I can sell them because oh, they're worth something. Now, I thought I saw not too far away. Well, there's that. But I thought I saw another technology module somewhere that wasn't that far away. Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. That's the manufacturing facility. No, let's go for this. Gotta be careful. Don't have much fuel in those jetpacks. These will give me extra. Alright. Just gotta clear out this right now. Terrain manipulate. try to get into it here. Have to get through the stones here to get to the actual ground. Still can't get through it. There we go. Alright. Those jade peas are all over the place. That's nice. And there's more carbon here. And let's restore our toxic protection. Let's give myself some life support as well. Any of these new? No. No, they're all familiar. Oh, check that out. That's useful. Let's see what we got in here. Anything? And we get nanites. Nanites are good. Still mining carbon here. Sort of working my way back to my ship. Caches here. Okay, so that was worthwhile. Two of them right together like that. Like that. Let's scan these. There's another one out there. Point at low. It's probably that we're detecting. Let me just check to be sure. Yeah. Now, where did that... It was up here somewhere, wasn't it? I saw it. It was damaged machinery and it was up here. I can scan for it, of course. But you know, after you play this for a while, you get so that you can recognize. There it is. There it is. Okay, so I accidentally put a marker down there, but oh well. And let's see what's in it. And we are going to get nanites. I still have never figured out how to remove these. That's how you create them, though. JPs, pulpy roots, more carbon, more carbon. Okay, where's that ship again? Back down here. More carbon, 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 carbon. Weapon charge depleted. Now I've got 425 carbon. That's much better. Plus some condensed carbon. So things are looking up. The condensed carbon came from those drop boxes that I scanned. Like sweet root. Alright. See if I can take off. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick look around and see if I can spot anything from the air on the way to my base. Not much, really. Might be too high, really, to see anything in detail. I can see big animals. So my base is up here. So you see there's my base in between those little pyramid shapes. And what's that? Don't know. Just looking around here in some of these other valleys. Doesn't look like there's a lot happening here. Let's scan and see what I see if I scan some minerals underground. Is that yeah, this is that okay, that's that manufacturing station. All right, let's go to the base and land. Now we'll do a little bit of building and we'll call it a day. So a little floor panel. And put it over the hole that I accidentally blasted. Make it a little bit bigger. And we'll put some walls.
Weather warning. Incoming storm. Base computer online.
New signal acquired. Isn't that nice? And can I make a door? Yeah. And some roofing. Let's just go up the flat roof. And into the base we go. And base computer online. So what's it going to give me? Additional archives. More salvage data. Extract plans. Building part, construction research unit. Very nice. And boy, it sure is dark here. Let's build that right next to my base computer. Oh, I need magnetized ferrite and carbon nanotubes. Well, you know how you get magnetized ferrite, right? You refine it. So So I can drop my refiner right here. Let's put it in the corner there. Put some pure ferrite into it and give it some fuel. And begin to mine. Meanwhile, now this light isn't going to be that helpful, but this will be nice because I can use that as lighting. Now it's not very good. What I'll do is I'll put one in each corner, and then that'll tell me where all the corners are. Alright. Okay, let's get my magnetized ferrite out. And now let's make this base computer. Oh wait, I have to make some 7 nanotube, but I don't have enough carbon anymore, but I still have some in my refiner. I think I can... Oh, well, let's just pick it up then. Alright, now let's make some carbon nanotube if I can. Alright, and construction research unit. There it is.
Incoming storm.
And now you have to find the salvage technology. I got some. I have 2. So here are the things that I could buy with 2. So base teleporter, that's not helpful yet because you have to power them. And then you need all this reactor stuff. So terrain stuff, stone stuff, save beacon. So extruded timber wall B, timber door, rectangular door, timber arch, timber roof corner, timber ramp. Let's go for the ramp. And the thin wall. Well, I don't really need this, but the ramp might be useful. Alright, that's it for today. So, see, those aren't very, very bright at all, are they? But at least they tell me where my walls are. And so I'm not constantly lost. So that's it for now. And I'm going to... There we go. Save my restore point and call it a day. See, almost done everything for the awakenings, but that's it for now. And I just need to turn this off. End stream. Ooh, we had people watching.